Gratitude greetings. Yes, I'm super happy and charged. I'm sitting with a beautiful soul, Chayslyn Casazza. How do life coaches succeed? It's because of beautiful leaders like her. She helps in handling all the admin and back-end tasks so beautifully that we coaches can go out there and serve and get all the credit. She's a super mom of one and she's a beautiful soul. She serves with all her heart and she has big dreams. Welcome, Cheslin.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. Exciting
Great.
opportunity.
Thank you. What is the secret of your happiness?
The secret of my happiness is I like to look at life like we are all trying to get by one at a time. And if you can't go through with a smile, you're just going to be miserable the whole time. I like to always have the high hopes and the excitement. And I feel like my smile does help other people light up their day and have a good time as well. So I like to be happy.
How do you handle pressure, the targets and the tasks?
Oh yeah. So I actually within my own business, I actually set up calendar managements and time managements to where that you don't have to go under all that pressure. So when you set all that up, you can be able to delegate all those tasks and be able to focus on what's more important, your clientele, and maybe even your content and family as well, right? Family, friends, all those other personal things that you have going on as well. So I handle all the back end and I deal with the pressures, but I also handle it in a timely manner so that nobody is in a stressful position.
Awesome. You are a real life coach handling the wheel of life so beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
Friends, family, society, daughter, and
Yeah.
all the tasks, money, honey, everything. Okay, great.
Mhm.
But how do you handle your daughter? Because your daughter is little one and you are at home doing the task as well. So how do you manage that?
Yes, so he's actually a boy. His name is Pierce, and he's my whole world. Um, he is, 1 years old, running around, bouncing off the walls, all of that, right? He's also learning things. I do like to take my time one day at a time, pretty much. So if he's asleep, that's like my go time. Let's get things going, right? I also wake up early, I stay up later, and I'll also have things scheduled in place so that I will already have already those previous things I was working on ready to go for the next day, if that makes sense.
Beautiful. Great. So you are a real role model for all the women out there. Anything is possible. No
It is.
excuses, no complaints. Yeah, this is my favorite question. Please share with us your three happiest moments.
Sure. Okay. So is it okay if I do a happy moment within my business, family, and then myself? Is that okay?
Sure, sure. Please go ahead.
Great. So in a business excitement thing that happened to me earlier this year, I was able to take a big step in my virtual assisting business, and I was able to travel and meet a bunch of people and get to know a whole bunch of people, be able to stand in front of an audience and speak about what I do and how I handle these tasks and how I help other people. And I was actually shaking hands with really high people like CEOs, people who have value to their business and their family name and all those kind of things. And it was really awesome to see a whole new perspective of business because um, I'm a first time business owner. And so this is, a small business and it's something that I've kind of created. So meeting those people was really eye opening and awesome to see that they were once me and that I have greater potential within my own career. Um,
Yes.
Another happy personal moment that I had, I gave birth to my precious baby boy. I felt like that I've always wanted to be a mom, so I always dreamed of that moment. And when it finally happened, it was so surreal and crazy to see, right? Everything that was going on, it was just beautiful, magical, and getting to hold my firstborn child was nothing can ever top that. That
Beautiful.
was my personal happiest moment. And then one of a good moment that I had with my family, um, I would say that it was actually over Easter. Our family pet recently passed away, and we all came together and were sharing good stories with this animal and how much she has brought us together and was just a really big part of the family. And I felt like that conversation really brought us closer together and being able to really share a lot of emotions that some people can't do with their own families. And I actually really did appreciate that kind of moment with mine.
So beautiful. You are a beautiful example of how Almighty Creator, God, Universe has hidden the
Oh,
gifts,
thank,
blessings in every situation.
right. Thank you.
Thank you for being full of faith and positivity and hope.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course. Of course.
Now, coming to your beautiful biggest achievements, which are those?
Sure. So I will do a personal one and I'll also do a business one. A cool achievement that, or greatest achievement that I have made within my business was actually investing into myself. So a lot of people who start out on their businesses, they just want to try it on their own and do it on their own, which I did for many years. I started when I was 17 in my VA business, and I was kind of looking into investing into it, but I was having too much anxiety surrounding it. I didn't really know where to turn to, where to go. So I just tried to do it on my own, do my own research, which took up so much of my time and didn't really help me with anything. It didn't make me more money. It didn't help me grow. It was just more time consuming than going ahead and investing into myself. And I did. And I felt like after I invested, I was able to get a whole new eye opening and I was able to save more time. I was able to understand who I am and what I do. And I was actually able to get a good support system that could surround me while I went through this journey. And it's not easy, it's never easy for anybody. And I definitely would recommend for anybody who is a coach or starting out on their small business or doing something that you have always dreamed of doing. I would recommend reaching out and investing no matter what it is. If you can do it. An OBM, VA, a coach within your own niche, right? Whatever you can do, reach out, do it. So worth it. It'll actually help you a ton. As long as you are doing your research in the places that you want to invest into, the people that you want to invest into, the connection you're making to them, as long as you're connecting and making those good, stable boundaries, I feel like that's a green flag and go ahead and do it. So that's my advice as a VA. um, Another personal achievement that I've made, I was actually in, this is pretty personal, but I don't mind sharing it. I was actually in a very toxic and abusive relationship and environment, and I was pregnant, and I had no money, nowhere to really go. However, I did have my own support system, my own personal support system, and I was able to escape that abusive relationship and create the life that I have now with my son and my current partner, and we're about to get a new home, and we're just making great steps. And I'm very proud of where I am today versus then.
Let's thank the Almighty. Yes. And we're sitting in 2025.
Yeah,
What would you like to say and see for yourself and your family for 2030,
for
5 years from
2025.
now?
Oh, okay. So like versus 2020 to now. What? Okay. So 5 years from 2025. In 5 years, my short-term goal, I would say I would like to own a home, be a homeowner. I would like to travel more. I would like to make connections more with my own family members and friends. And I would love to have a successful business where I can retire from my day job and be able to be a full-time mom, full-time homeowner, and a full-time business owner.
Yes, beautiful. One piece of advice you want to give to your younger self and the ones who are watching.
Yes. So right now I am almost 22. I would give my younger self is don't give up on your dream. If you want to do it, right? Put it all in there, especially if you're younger and you're still in high school or you're currently in college. Now is the perfect time to do it. Reach for that goal. There's nothing to lose, nothing to risk. Do it, right? I was 17, and when I first started my VA business, like I said, I was too afraid to reach out and get that help, get that extra support, get the coaching. I was too afraid to do it. And now that I have done it, I wish I did it earlier because I would be so much more farther in my dream if I did that sooner.
Awesome. I'm just loving your wisdom at
Thank
22. Great. Thank
you.
you. So let's play one word answers. Life in one word.
Life in one word, peaceful.
Happiness in one
Yes.
word.
Happiness in one word, passion.
Love in one word.
Intimacy.
Business in one word.
uh, I would say, oh wow, that's actually kind of hard. I would say patience as well.
Amazing. Motherhood in one word.
Spectacular.
Awesome. Uh, Chayslyn in one word.
Exciting.
Yes, yes, yes. You're very cheerful. You're very exciting. And my prayer to the Almighty is that you're smiling, happy, and all your selfless, noble, beautiful, selfless goals come true. And you celebrate with your son and family. Keep serving, building your beautiful, great business,
Thank
and
you.
keep touching lives. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, of
Really
course.
learned a lot from you. Thank you.
Uh-huh, of course. Thank you so much.